we have this shape, and it's composed of a cylinder. I don't like that color. Let me use the pen. Area of the base times the height. Well, if we look at our cylinder, our base is 4 times 8, and we're going to multiply that by 24. So that's 32 times 24, which would be 768. Whoa. Cubic feet. I don't know if we need to write the cubic feet yet, but I'll write it in there right now. Then we got half of a cylinder. Well, my cylinder is pi r squared times h, and since it's half of one, we're going to divide it by 2. So I'll take pi. My radius is 4. And my height is 24 again. And we'll divide that by 2. So we're going to take 16 times 24. We'll divide that by 2. We get 192 pi. And then to find the total, we're just going to add that up, and we're going to round our answer to the nearest cubic foot. So if I take 192 times pi, and I add 768, I should get 1371 cubic feet. And then we have that one. Okay, number 10. We know the ratio of the areas. Well, that's k squared. That's 54 to 108. Well, if I reduce that, I get 1 to 2. But I want k. So I take the square root. So the square root of 1 is 1 over the square root of 2. But then I'm going to compare that to my volume, so I'm going to cube that ratio. So it's 1 cubed to the square root of 2. Whoops. Can't write these. Square root of 2. I'm going to cube that. And I'm told that the smaller one is 27. So I want to find the volume of my bigger one, really. So I just take 27 times the square root of 2, and I'm going to cube that. And we'll get about 7. Oh, I better go over how you do that in the calculator. So let me close out this other stuff on here. So I'm going to take 27 times the square root of 2, and I'll cube that. It doesn't matter if you cube the 2 first. So if I do 27 times the square root of 2 cubed, notice we get the same answer. 76.4 rounded to the nearest tenth. Is that what they said? Yeah. So 76.4 cubic inches. I don't know why I wrote C. I was going to write it out. I was going to write inches to the third power. And there we have it. Now on question number 11. According to aviation reports, there are 7,000 aircraft flying over a certain country at any time. The airspace is covered by approximately 5 million square miles. What's the density? Well, we know density is the number of items. In this case, it would be aircraft, won't it? Divided by my area. So I'm going to say 7,000 aircraft divided by 5 million square miles. because I'm lazy, I don't want to type everything in, I notice I can reduce that to 7 to 5,000. That would be the density as a fraction, but we usually don't write density as a fraction, so let's divide it out. So we're going to take 7 divided by 5,000, and we get 0.0014 aircraft per square mile. And that's all we have to do. And if you would have left it at 7 over 5,000, that would have been correct also. But I like the density written like that.